Okay, welcome to the forecast of the week from 5 December until 9. We trade 5 days. First of all, I'm just gonna clean up my charts just for myself, and then we will talk about what we have. So we can take off some of these things. Let's see. Basically, can take off all of this stuff. Oh, let's get the trend line. Um, there. Eyes take Can I make this more clean? Let's see. This on the high time frame, this looks good, but on the lower time frame, it's like a bit messy. Let's go with order flow and then call it a daily FEG. So we got these structures going on. Um, actually, this one. Then we broke bearish. Ah, yeah, I remember. And this was because of the news, so we can turn bullish after that. It's over here. For now, it's still valid, so we can place like this. 1 hour PY. Then zoom in. What is the PY selection of this order block? So huge impulse. Yeah, I took some internal highs. Not really, it's just it's a PY or the area in which we broke structure. Not really. There's maybe some 1 minute chaining inside. Yeah, we got some 1 minute chaining over here. And we got a 1 minute disruption of these internal highs. And can we see that? Oh, I just missed that, but we can see that because this is a slightly stronger POI, or like this block is slightly stronger. We can see that there's like a reaction from it just because it took those internal highs. But this is still something I'm looking at. But yeah, gotta test that. All right, so where are we and what happened? This is some internal. H low is gone as well. Let's take that off. Get near close. We still didn't reach the discount. This is news high. P spike. All right. I think it's clean. So where are we? Let's start on the daily. We have this most recent bear or most major bearish red range. We took the internal range liquidity, came into the weekly fair value or weekly PY. Can take it off now because we already tapped into the daily fair value gap and the daily PY. Took internal range liquidity. So the market is driven by structure and liquidity, in my opinion, not just liquidity, because it needs to have a direction. And okay, maybe liquidity determines the direction of the market, but still. So can we see then that in order to go lower, we first have to go higher. So what happened? We build up to the downside over here. Then we come up higher. So we can take this in the future. That's how I see it. So when we go down, we build liquidity to the upside in the form of, to be honest, this is something new. I didn't see it. This is pretty interesting. We might even take this now. let's just keep it. Let's just make it a line and keep it for now. But this is pretty interesting. But so when we came down, we formed trend line liquidity to the upside, and then on our way up to take the trend line liquidity, we built up trend line liquidity to the downside. So we can see now the trend line maybe even being taken out over here, and then a continuation down, or like the US dollar is pretty weak. Although we came all the way down, US dollar is weak. It's just printed on printed on printed on printed money. So we might see maybe a bullish break even. Maybe not coming in, not next week, but or this yeah, maybe not next week, but uh maybe starting new year that we come up higher. Maybe one drive lower and then higher. We'll see. It's pretty interesting. Like for the long term, maybe take up this. So we take out a trend line, then we reach a discount, and then come higher, or maybe even come more up to the extreme so we get like more relative equals. But this is just one scenario. The other scenarios, yeah, we didn't go down on the lower time frames yet, but that we take the NFP news and then go down and sell off even further. This is just from a high time frame perspective, of course. Then going down lower, because we induce liquidity to the upside, so it makes sense to go to the downside now. On a low time frame, we can kind of see the same. I'll still have to delete this black one. Yeah. So we formed this most recent structure, broke bearish, broke bullish again, correction or retracement to the downside. Buyers already stepping in. Continuation of the correction. Then going up again, buyers stepping in. We see in the candles, you see a slowdown over here. Reaction from a low time frame PY over here. And then we closed the day pretty strong bullish. We didn't take out like this candle, but like we were in the middle of an up we're on the way up, and then we just suddenly stopped. So that's why I say we can like take out the news and then continue lower. However, from this time frame, I want to see at least something like this, because just for the discount of this range. But on the other hand, if you first take out a high, we might as well take out this low, because then we took more liquidity to the upside. We have a nice 4-hour PY over here. Let a nice fair value gap. Left behind a nice fair value gap. This was the fair value. This was the one that broke this structure. So we get this uptrend going on. Then this is the one that broke the structure. And as we can see, price reacted from that fair value gap. Why did we react from that? Because this was the place from where we broke structure. Easy like that. You can see it over here. Move down. Then we continued up. We took out these internal highs. Yeah, tapped into the daily fair value gap, and then we saw the sell-off which the news line the outcome of the news line up perfectly with the technicals. I'm I'm taking it more slowly now because I really want to make sure I fully understand what I'm seeing. Then we build up this trend line liquidity. So we got on the way up, we formed Asia highs to take out Asia highs. So we on the way up, we built liquidity to the downside and we built liquidity to the upside. We take out liquidity to the upside and then we break bearish, taking the liquidity to the downside. Probably people try to sell at Asia high. Then people try to buy and they get taken out. And this could be like the trap move because a lot of retail people will, well, smart money is also retail, but like the people that trade a common breakout kind of thing might try to sell from here because of that dump down and then they get taken out. Even the smart money traders as well. So for the forecast, really can stay on the 15-minute and just do it like this. High time frame wise, this is a forecast. Like the red one and the blue one, two options, taking out NFP high, going deeper into the daily and then continue down. Either come down to this discount and then continue up, or continue the red range. Other scenario is that we take out this entire trend line, which I just discovered. React from the daily POI we get over here, or the fair value gap, whatever. See how price reacts from that. I'm not trying to like stick to a POI or fair value gap. Just see how price reacts in a certain area. On the low time frames, I like to stay with the order blocks or 50% of the fair value gap, but really in the high time frames, you have to be more adaptable. To be fair on the low time frames as well, but it also like has to do with how comfortable or uh, how comfortable you are with adapting to certain things. Sometimes it's better to stay a little bit more strict and have less opportunity. So yeah, take out these into the trend line, maybe continue down, then continue further down, or come into the discount and continue up because dollar weakness. And low time frame wise, we can continue down now, reacting from the POI. Not really strong POI. It's a news high. From the news, I know usually just before that we take some liquidity to the upside and liquidity to the downside. The news comes in, takes out liquidity to the downside, and then we continue up. So that's another option. So for the low time for either have the green forecast. Oh, green one, or we can continue up, then come down, either continue with the red range. Oh, sorry, my bad. So come up, come down, either continue with the purple range. So let's make this one purple. We come up, go further down, continue with the red range. Oh, that's a bit messy. Oh, fuck it. Just gotta follow what I'm saying. Or come up and continue all the way down. And like it's not really a forecast, it's more like discussing the different scenarios that are possible because everything is possible in this market. So you want to just stay open-minded to whatever is gonna happen. And in my opinion, as you can see over here, I would see price come up first, take out this high, these highs, relative equals negative theta, but nothing is guaranteed. So yeah, this is my forecast.